What's up, traders? Red here with another trading update. Well, I'm happy to report that my losing streak is finally over. As far as the daily P&L goes, I still have long ways to go to dig myself out of the hole completely, but one win at a time, right? Today was an action-packed day with 4 trades. Which is close to the upper limit of how many trades I take in a day, as you know. And to start off, the first trade was a quick W. And I actually streamed that win live this morning if you guys missed it. I want to try and be live every morning at New York Open from now on for about 2 hours or so before I have to go do other stuff. And if I get a setup in that time, you'll get to see me trade live, like those of you who caught it this morning. If not, we'll just hang out and chat. I'm curious to know what levels you guys are looking for, what your setups are, and we'll just have a good time. If you need help not tilting after a tough loss, we can help you out, and we can just help each other become a better trader. Today, I was mostly talking to myself since nobody showed up, but that's all right. I'm just chilling and waiting for my setups anyway. So come hang out tomorrow. I can't promise I'll be live every morning, but if I'm trading, I'll try to be live for you guys. Make sure to give this video a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next stream. All right, let's go over the trades. I'll use the Top Step or Project X chart to explain the trades as always, and then I'll add in the clip from my live stream when it was happening for this first trade. So I went short here. I thought the price would react to this high. It looked like the price was just gonna dump without me, but then it did bounce back and I was waiting for the short over here. And when it hit my order, it reacted pretty nicely. Like the first candle that entered me in reacted nicely. I thought it would do that shenanigan again where it reacts beautifully in the first candle and then it gets bought up quickly and stops me out. But thankfully, it kind of followed through with the second candle and then I hit the TP right after. So luckily it was a quick W, not a lot of drawdown. It happened live during my stream. I'll add the clip from the live stream right here. I hope you guys can see my order when I do it, because like I have this is my streaming thing right now set up, and then I have a trade computer right here, but hopefully the trade event here shows what I'm doing over here. That is the plan.
Order filled.
Wow, look at that. But is it going to go back down from here? That's the question. Man, don't do this to me again. Okay, good rejection. But if it goes up again, then I don't know. That's a great rejection candle.
Order filled.
Nice. That's a win. Of course, the time that I get a win, I can't trade on my top step. That was fun, right? I didn't realize at the time that there was a lot to juggle, way more than I thought. I had to record the trades, check the chat, make sure the stream looks okay, all while day trading. I got lucky that the trade worked out so cleanly and it was simple in and out, but it's fun. It's fun to hang out and chat with you guys. So stop by tomorrow if you can. The next set of trade was later in the day. This was after I ended the stream. So there's no live stream recording of it, but I'll add in the clip of the trade that I recorded. I went short here. Got stopped out pretty quick. I knew I was wrong right away. And then I went for the reverse trade. And look at the entry right here. I got tapped twice. And there was a non-zero chance that I might not have gotten filled in like a live environment, even after these 2 taps, because that's happened before to me. But yeah, this trade worked out nicely. I got tapped in right away, and then it went to TP pretty much right away. No drawdown, fairly quick. Lost that first short, but recovered the loss and then profit a little bit, which was nice. Not a bad day so far, you know, after the first one, especially after that awful losing streak that I've been having for the last 2 weeks. So you can already tell there's like a shift in something. I don't know what it is. Maybe ICT would call it the enigma or the algorithm. Speaking of which, give this video a like and comment down below for the YouTube algorithm. Anyway, whatever it was, I can tell something shifted in the market, and hopefully whatever I'm doing right now is in line with that shift. And that's already 3 trades right there in one session, action packed. And you guys know I don't take too many trades. So we're already reaching that upper limit right there. And let me just go over the last trade. This one was a painful. Yeah, as you can see, it wasn't pretty. So my last trade here, after the price nuked right here and then pretty much recovered all the way, I thought the price would kind of keep going up. I wasn't expecting a huge move up, but I just wanted to go along for the ride if it was gonna go up even a little bit. And it turns out my entry was a little too early and little too high. If I entered a little bit below over here, then I would have, I think, hit my TP. But the price pretty much reversed. I think 3 ticks. Yeah, I reached 17 ticks and then reversed. I was like, here we go again with getting stop hunted. And that was almost the case, but it never actually reached my original TP. So I guess I didn't get stop hunted this time. And I had to be careful here because like when I got stopped out, you know how I'm always looking for the reverse trade, but these like 2 wicks like seemed kind of fishy. So I didn't end up going for the reverse trade, which was good because I would have been stopped out over here. And then there is a case that, you know, once we broke this low down here, that I could have profited with the reverse trade. But the whole process like took too long for me to be comfortable staying in it. So I just canceled the reverse trade, or I never actually entered after I saw these lows get broken. So, you know, I left some profit there, but you know, it's fine. So after some commissions and fees, I basically went back to where I was after my first trade, first win on my first trade. You know, it's like unlucky, but ending the day with a win is a win. It didn't feel great to take all those like extra trades just to break even and be back where I am after the first win. But I'm not gonna let negativity bias affect me. And I can say now that my losing streak is over. So what a day. And before I wrap up this video, let me just explain the situation with TopStep because you guys are probably wondering why I didn't take any trades on TopStep today. So last week I mentioned I was very close to losing my account. I have a very small amount left, about $190. So this morning I tried to trade one ES contract. So with my stop loss, that's $125 that I would be risking, but it just wouldn't let me. I guess the balance isn't high enough now that I can't even take one trade with one mini ES contract. So I try to trade with micros, but I'm capped at 2 contract max, even with the micros. And I reached out to support. They actually got back to me pretty much right away, which is surprising. But they can't give me more micros to work with, which is wild. So I'm kind of stuck. I'm stuck with 2 micro contracts. I can't take a payout because the 50% of 190 is too small. I can't take the full payout because I don't have 30 winning days, which is at least $150 in profit. So I'm kind of in this weird limbo. I guess I have to trade with the 2 micros, which will take forever for me to grow into something like meaningful with this account. But then I don't want to lose the remaining $109 on purpose because, you know, that's real money. It's not a lot, but it's not trivial, right? So I don't know what to do. I'm kind of ready to go back to XFAs, honestly. So what I'm thinking is just trade the 2 micros and try to see if I can build enough balance to be able to trade one ES mini contract again. I don't know what that would be, maybe like $300 or maybe $400, and then try to take that one time do or die trade. Or I can just take like a one huge big swing trade and see what happens. That's the best I can think of. I guess I'll decide tomorrow morning when the market opens. Comment down below what you would do if you were in this situation. I feel like there's no winning here. It's either I lose the account and go back to XFAs and lose the $190, or I make a little bit of money so that I can start trading one mini contract again. So I feel like there's no real good answer here. We'll see what happens tomorrow. And of course, isn't it just great that the one day I can't trade TopStep is the day I end up in profit? Yes. Just perfect how everything just lines up perfectly, you know, to my detriment. And that's it for me today, guys. Thank you for the encouragement and kind words on my last video. I knew I was fine, but it's good to see so many people supporting each other and me. And I think that's beautiful to see. And also, I was glad to hear that a video like that was a value to you guys, perhaps not to make the same mistakes. And I think it'll be one of those videos that'll end up being a classic that we can just always refer back to later on so we don't forget the lessons. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Join me on the live stream tomorrow if you guys can. If not, I will catch you guys with another update tomorrow. This has been Red, signing out. Peace.